Hello everyone, I just was on Brad's Guitar Guitarologist 2 channel. Damn, that's hard to pronounce. Uh, and he had a video on how all of Gibson's YouTube videos disappeared. All of them completely. So I thought I would do a video on it, and I'll throw a link down below to Brad's channel and video on this. But I thought, well, let me take a look and investigate a little bit. So here we are at Gibson Guitars YouTube channel. And this is home. And there are no videos. Playlists. Well, there's playlists. Gibson, the original collection. Let's see what's in this playlist. View full playlist. And let's check out Stevie D. Video unavailable. Okay. Billy F. Gibbons. He's cool. Nope. No video. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we can close that window. Yeah, they never had any community stuff. But let's see what they got for channels. Okay, here we go. Let's see if other stuff is up. Maybe they're just YouTube system. Accidentally they deleted them or something. So let's check out Gibson Entertainment. Okay, no content. Videos, nothing. Playlists. Oh, it has playlists. Let's see if the videos are there. Well, we got the playlists, the thumbnails on both these channels. No video available. Four guys at a bar. Nothing there. Okay, so Gibson Entertainment is gone from YouTube. Maybe if Epiphone's gone. Let's take a look. Oh! It's got a home page with a video playing. Let's see. That one works.
I hooked up with Epiphone around 2.
So let's see if they got playlists. Yep. Epiphone NAM 2019.
I hooked up with Epiphone around 2007.
Yep.
Right after I joined Tesla.
That's good.
And I just kind of.
What else they got for channels? DJ stuff. Let's see. Tascam. I'm familiar with them. I remember Tascam back when it was.
Hi, I'm
Kia.
Johnny K. I'm a record producer from Chicago.
It has the opening homepage in the video. That one plays. Let's go to playlists. Model 24. The Acoustic Corner. Nashville. And that one plays.
She's a daisy, just sprung up in town.
So, here we have it. Gibson Guitar has no video content. Gibson Entertainment has no video content. Now, interesting thing. I wonder, Epiphone's still up, but let's look at these playlists. Now, everybody in their videos may have gotten paid or did this for free or scale if they're in a musicians union, for the advertising. It's like, I'll do a video for you, really cool, and you can use it, but I expect this to be up there to give me credit, and two, give me exposure, and give me credibility because I'm a semi-famous musician, but being on Gibson's channel, wow, that gives me a lot of cred, will get me a lot of gigs if you're just not a record label person and you need gigs. Well, here's a little demo. Yeah, I'm on Gibson's YouTube pages. They're sponsoring me, etc., etc. So I'm wondering if a whole bunch of people, if this is for real and this stuff stays down, I wonder if a lot of those people in those videos can sue the crap out of Gibson. So that's interesting. And that is a possibility. If this was done on purpose and Gibson is just like, well, screw YouTube, we made, all those things that made us look bad, and people are just thumbs downing and leaving nasty comments on our videos because they're not smart enough to say, check the little box of no comments. Here's our advertising stuff. Here's our videos of a whole bunch of people playing our guitars. No comments. They could have done that, but no, they wiped out everything. And if this was accidental and it's back up, they might be in good shape. But if this is permanent, they might be looking at a ton of lawsuits, especially from that one company that makes capos that they're selling. If that was a partnership, they could be in serious trouble, and that capo company could be suing Gibson for a few $1 million. So I don't know who's running the show there at Gibson, but I haven't seen anybody sane and rational running that company for a long time, long before the lawsuit, long before the bankruptcy. It's been a real shite show at Gibson management. So one other thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to go in here and see if they have a website. Welcome to the new Gibson brands. Okay, our brands: Epiphone, Kramer, Steinberg, Kirk, Sherwin Vega, Stanton DG, Gibson Foundation. Oh, I got a cool story about this one. This Gibson Foundation is a non-profit organization which Gibson puts out as, we do, gobs of money to charity. And we have tons of donors. I looked up their charity on, I had a course, three courses in running, graduate courses in running a nonprofit organization, so I knew a little bit about this and where to get the information. And I researched this foundation and found that the only ones who donated to it was Gibson. It's a mock. It's a joke. I don't think they're stealing money or anything, but it was just, and they do give away stuff, but it's just Gibson, and it's not a foundation. Well, it's kind of a foundation, but they don't have any donors. other than Gibson. So it's kind of a joke among those who understand nonprofit organizations. It's not a scam, it's just an advertising gimmick, nothing more. So, their brands. No Gibson? No Gibson is a brand. Gibson has no Gibson brand. Huh. Electric. Well, they still have. Let's see if the Gibson shop is still up. Yeah. So it looks like they still exist. I like the square shoulder acoustics myself. I love this 125th anniversary hummingbird. 125 years. Oh, 125 years of Gibson, not the hummingbird. The hummingbird is not a 125-year-old model. And they want $5,500 for a brand new one. Well, I think for $5,500 I can find a genuine classic hummingbird. So why? I don't know. People buy stuff. I don't understand it, but it's their money. I don't care. Interesting thing on this hummingbird is that they are suing Dean Guitars, or the parent company of Dean, and Luna Guitars, and saying that, well, I can't find one because Luna was stopped from selling them, but I'm going to find a picture to show you what the Luna hummingbird looks like. And they are suing over saying this guitar looks just like their hummingbird. Because it's got a little hummingbird on it and they call it a hummingbird. I guess Gibson is going to sue God next for making hummingbirds or something. Probably would pass in U.S. courts if they take it to the right district of lunatics. But, yeah. Now I'm asking you, does that look anything at all like that? Holy mackerel. That's why I'm saying Gibson management is insane. And Luna's big defense would be, oh, come on. Gonna bring up hummingbird guitars. Sorry I'm only capturing part of this screen, but my screen capture doesn't grab the entire screen, so we're stuck. So I'm going to bring up some of these. Here on reverb. There's a hummingbird guitar from the 90s, which, let's see if we can blow this up, has almost this identical pattern and pick guard and everything else that the Gibson does. While I'm in reverb, we'll do this. Hummingbird and acoustic guitars. let's see what all we got in here. And the best way to find these old suckers is to go lowest to high. And then we have Harmony. Well, we got to skip Epiphone because they're contractual with Gibson, so they weren't doing anything. But we've got Harmony, K, Suzuki, let's see, Yamaha, Posada, Ibanez, Mountain Hayashigaki, Sigma. There's the Sigma. It was a little off screen, I'm guessing. There's another Ibanez. Or Ibanez. Thumb, wherever they are. And this one is a joke. So all these things, one leads into the other. They're calling this an Ibanez Concord lawsuit, well, at least they got it in quotes, hummingbird. This is the problem that Gibson has. There never was any lawsuit except against who the heck was it in 1970? On the tip of my tongue, I don't have my notes. But they only sued once. It was thrown out of court, and I had the records for it partially. That it was, I found the court records, and it was filed, and there was nothing done afterwards, which is basically Gibson dropped it, and it was against Ibanez's parent company, but it never went through. There was never a court case on it. They filed the lawsuit and did nothing, and that was the only thing that really happened in the lawsuit era, which is not really a lawsuit era, properly should be called a cease and desist. And that was a cease and desist era, and that was only over the headstock shape, which was a fraudulent claim as well, but I'll leave that for another video. So back to all this stuff. Yeah, Gibson is gone out of their mind, suing everybody under the sun. And the only reason you do that is because you know you're losing money. You can't make money selling stuff, and you can think you can make more money suing everybody. A la the Play Authentic video, which wasn't a flub. That's exactly what Gibson has been doing since the 70s, or at least trying to. Mostly their lawsuits kind of picked up in the late 80s, and they are now just trying to sue everybody. It's like the company is falling apart. We're losing things. It's going to die soon. We need to make as much money off of this company before we go bankrupt again and it gets sold off, because we don't want any part of it. That's what the owners of it are doing. They are not music people. They are corporate people who buy up these companies in bankruptcy, try and make them money back, and then realize that we're not going to get our money back, so we need to pocket as much money as possible before it completely goes under or goes bankrupt and it gets sold off. And in my opinion, that might be the best thing for everybody, that all of the Gibson brands get separated, owned by different people that might say, hey, I've got a good company here, I'm going to bring it up. And to me, because I have limited knowledge of all those companies, but Epiphone, if Gibson dies, Epiphone, under separated out as its own company under the right management, could clean up and do even better than Gibson. So, because Gibson is holding back Epiphone. Epiphone was a better, or I should say a more popular, more expensive guitar than Gibsons were back in the day. And if Les Paul had stayed with Epiphone, Gibson would not even be selling electric guitars today. In fact, Les Paul and his wife Mary played Epiphones even after Les started working for Gibson. All they did was remove the Epiphone labels or logos from the headstocks and put on Gibson ones. They were still Epiphones they were playing until they got some real Epiphones and the Les Paul, and then that was Les Paul's big thing. Before that, it was all Epiphone. So Gibson killed Epiphone. Well, didn't kill him. Made them their little brother and held them back and said, well, don't make them, as fancy as our models, fuck up the headstocks and, make a cheaper version of what we're selling. So, okay, I've rambled on enough in this, so I'm going to say take care, enjoy the music. It doesn't matter whether Gibson collapses or not. It's not going to kill music. It's not going to kill the guitar. It's not going to do anything except hurt a lot of people's feelings, make the existing Gibsons prices go through the roof, and make Epiphone maybe come in and take its place, and 10 years from now people will be raving about Epiphones like they did back in the 50s and 40s and 30s. So take heart, my friends, and have fun. Bye now.